A new development in a local veterans' push for accountability. The VA has finally agreed to study Karshi-Kanabad Air Base and the health problems experienced by so many soldiers who served there. K2 has been the focus of several KCTV5 investigations. It's an old Russian army base located in Uzbekistan. American soldiers were stationed there during the War on Terror. A veteran from Olathe recently testified about the base on Capitol Hill. He called it a, quote, toxic waste dump. Here's investigative reporter Angie Racono.
Oh, yeah, this is a huge step. Yeah, this is a big step.
In February, Scott Welsh testified about his 6-month tour at K2.
There were rumors floating around that contaminants existed on the base. There were signs posted that stated, "Keep out chemical agents." There were ponds that glowed green. All of these were literally feet from where we lived, worked, and performed physical training.
Soldiers say K2 was a toxic waste dump for the Russians, and they say the U.S. government knew that. They point to pictures and documents which raise serious environmental concerns.
It's just rather mind-boggling.
The VA currently acknowledges no link between K2 service and sickness.
We stomped through the dust.
And that cuts sick vets off from health care or disability benefits.
I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer in 2014.
I'm here today because my husband can't be.
The outcry has prompted change.
People think we're crazy when we tell them what happened.
The VA will now officially investigate the possible link between illnesses and deaths and service at K2. Government leaders have been pushing for this. Representative Stephen Lynch. As a nation, we have a solemn duty to investigate and resolve the many reports of their exposure to toxic and radioactive substances during their deployments. Representative Mark Green. The federal government waited far too long in the past to acknowledge these issues, and it was shameful that our government let troops' conditions go by unaddressed. We aren't going to let that happen again.
I was under the assumption that they would all be on sabbatical, in D.C., but yeah, I was really surprised.
Welsh and his fellow soldiers are thrilled they are finally getting results. They claim to already have the answers. They have been tracking sickness and death in a private Facebook group. According to their data, 10% of soldiers report some type of cancer. Every time we've done a report on K2, 12 former soldiers who served at K2 died. The number of soldiers who served at K2 and died grows. 21 deaths. 30 deaths. Tonight, it's 37 deaths, mostly cancers.
It's been totally and extremely emotionally draining. I've kind of taken a break from it.
Scott has passed the baton to a fellow soldier to keep up with the numbers. He remains convinced if the VA and the DOD truly investigate K2, they will learn what he says he already knows.
If you got to the bottom of what happened there, then it would be obvious as to what care everybody needs.
Scott and his fellow soldiers believe K2 is a modern-day Agent Orange. It's just that no government agency acknowledges it yet. Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.